You-
Me?
Yes, on my Discord.
Did you send something? Oh,
Screen share, just simple screen share.
yes.
So we'll go through your benchmarks first. Something pulled up. Looking pretty good though. Looking through that deadlock game and we're shooting some heads. So that's always exciting.
Yippee.
Me still haven't figured out the whole YouTube chat thing, so that's a constant in progress. Disable this. I think one of the things is too, YouTube chat doesn't have like all the emotes
Yeah.
like Twitch does. A little bit lackluster.
Yeah, community is much nicer on Twitch.
Okay. So let's see. Full screen this. And yeah, these are just your benchmarks. So just for chat, I guess. We're referring to the Woohoojin's benchmarks that he does in his Guide to Gold video. I figured it was useful to, I guess, take a look at where we're at. And then also just to kind of have a bit more of a tangible goal to work towards with training. So I sent these over to Path, and this is, I guess, where they're at now. So let's take a look, give feedback on some of it. So when I was looking at the bursting drill at the very start, I was like, okay, pacing looks good. We're clearing the trips. And at some point, we start to lose our tempo a little bit. But the main thing I want to emphasize is the fact that when we are doing this drill, or like clearing the benchmark, this is what big boy strafes are. Kind of like referring back to what we talked about last time. And you can hopefully feel that difference. And when I was looking through the Deadlock Fracture game that you played after this, it was clear to me that your strafes actually were getting wider. And I actually have a clip that I wanted to, I guess, highlight of us doing this. So this part of the benchmarks looks great. I think obviously, we're not 100% perfect, but we are there like 80% of the time, and I think that's really good. So I wouldn't worry too much about this. Of course, further training is always encouraged, but we're at a good spot for this one. Moving over to the second benchmark. This one is the over aim one. My biggest tip for this is rushing your first flick, I think will help you a lot. Generally, oh, I forgot to start the share chat. Let me do that real quick. Okay, sorry. Distracted.
No worries.
Generally with the over aim drill, like when you're flicking in this game, it's a lot about speed. So I'll kind of show you that when we hop into the range. But this one's all about speed. So our steps are looking nice, but the fact that our flick is so slow is giving you such little time to actually go for that step after. So if we can rush our first flick a little bit more, this would be a lot easier for you, I think.
Yeah.
I like to call it flick confidence. But oddly enough, people tend to flick faster the lower their sensitivity is, because flick confidence goes up. Whereas when you're on
Interesting.
yeah, very strange. But when you're on a higher sensitivity, if you think about it like this, a higher sensitivity is harder to control. So you're going to be a lot more, I guess, cautious when you're approaching your flicks, and you don't want to over flick. Whereas if you're on a lower sensitivity, you can kind of just like throw your arm around. So, I think I'm in the game. Yes, I am. Okay. So just to kind of showcase this a little bit, I'm going to start with the easy bots and kind of just go from there. But I really want to highlight that flick portion, which my sensitivity is a little bit high right now. But that flick portion. So at the start, before you hop into your ranked game, you could just do this. Just have this bot spawn. Don't even move yet. Just like really prioritize getting your first your flick really quick. And then once you get your flick really quick down, you can start adding that movement piece into it. And you don't even have to shoot yet. Whoops, that was the wrong direction. But just
Yeah,
like,
I think
go ahead.
since this was like the first time that I was doing this specific drill or like these specific benchmarks, I was like trying at the same time to remember to move, because usually when I do the bots, I don't move.
I see.
So
That makes sense. Yeah. The combining the 3 parts is a little bit strange for sure. If you can make it automatic though, that's where you really like where the game becomes really, I guess, easy. So flick first. We'll have you do this a couple times. Really push your speed here. It might help if you want to warm up your flicks by doing like medium bots or hard bots by dashing into the range. I like doing this. I'm like in the
Oh
range
my
and then
goodness.
like I'll rush the flicks. Just taking inspiration from Valen's warm up here. But you can warm up
Mhm.
your flicks if you want to. And then we can go back and do the benchmarks. I guess I'm on easy already. And then you can just prioritize the flick here, making sure you're over flick. Don't even move yet. Just get that flick down. Really pushing your speed. And the goal of this, because we are correcting your crosshair with your movement anyways, landing close to the target is not that important, weirdly enough. Because like you're going for the micro adjustment with your strafe, right? So like actually being on target is like not the goal here. You're just trying to land slightly after, and then you go for that recorrect after. And then once you get your flick down, your flick speed down, you will just you'll add your movement in after. And you try to eventually get it to the same time where you're flicking and moving at the same time. And then you can add in the shooting afterwards. So that's the way that I like to kind of approach these benchmarks. I think if you kind of take it step by step, it'll be a lot easier, but I am terrible. But generally, if you speed up your flick, everything becomes a little bit easier, I think. So yeah.
Okay.
As for the dead zoning drill, I mean, I've kind of spoken about this a little bit, but dead zoning to me is kind of like yeah, I don't know. I've never felt strongly about learning it, so I don't have a huge. If I were to do the benchmark right now, I don't think I would do that well. Maybe I could try really quickly, but generally, dead zoning for me is a very difficult skill, and I don't think it's useful in game necessarily. Aside from like pre-firing, so yeah, you can like learn the skill, and it might benefit you with like single fire weapons, but I do lean on the side more of like being a sprayer anyways, so
Yeah.
that's probably why I don't really dead zone too much. I just like to pre-fire angles. Like that's really the only use case I see for it. It's like this. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my quick feedback on the benchmarks. I guess, did you have any questions or comments?
I don't think so. I honestly do think that I'll just need to practice some more.
Mm-hmm. Definitely some more time thing. And then one thing I wanted to highlight is how far we've came. So I was looking through the Deadlock Fracture game that you played after the benchmarks, and yeah, we're doing the 2 bullet strafing. Our crosshair placement's a lot better, and we are strafing a lot wider. So throughout this defense half, actually, we're kind of popping off, but maybe I should have started on the flash. But you can see here, we shoot our bullets, we strafe again. Always staying mobile is good. Get the reload down, and then you can see here we are also moving on this fight here, and then we eventually get a fight on the Sage. Boom. So although we don't get the kill, that's something that I want to discuss maybe a few weeks from now. The idea of spraying to simplify your gun duels. But you can see, despite us having really good gun hygiene here and moving, he was able to get the kill first by just standing still and shooting our body.
Yeah.
Right. So that's I personally think that you can simplify the game a lot by being good with spraying, but that's not to say that you should learn spraying first. I think now that our 2 bullet strafes have gotten to the point to where it's looking a lot more comfortable, I don't want to cut that momentum yet. I think, maybe keep at it for a little bit longer, and then once that starts being very, I guess, intuitive, we will introduce spraying, and then you'll be able to simplify the gun duel a bit more, for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes during the death matches, I'm like, oh, that should have been a spray, but like in the moment, I'm still stressed about
2 bullet bursts.
committing to it. I guess yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, that's a good point too. Spraying is a whole different commitment issue as well. Whereas like 2 bullet bursting, you can kind of feel like you're getting away with the movement. So yeah. I guess aside from that, just to update, I guess, chat, the plan for today is to watch Path play a ranked game. No pressure, of course.
No pressure.
I think I will do my best to give subtle feedback, but the majority of the feedback is going to be done after the game. So I'm just going to be clipping on my end some rounds and stuff like that. And then after the round is over, I'm going to be on slight delay because I'll be watching Path's stream from, or I'll be watching Path's gameplay from their stream, and which will force me to have a couple seconds delay so that I'm not backseating during the match. So during the pre-round, I'll give you a bit more subtle reminders like, hey, make sure you're fast rotating, or I noticed your crosshair placement's a little bit low, maybe extra focus on that this round. Just like subtle cues to kind of just help Path refocus on the game. And then after the match itself, I will we'll go through any specific rounds or moments that I've clipped just to kind of go into it a little bit more. But I think at the stage we're at now, a lot of it is just going to be a lot more repetition and dialing in the things that we've talked about, specifically with mechanics and fast rotating and stuff, rather than introducing any new concepts. So that's kind of the idea behind this.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll do great, and if you don't, it's also fine. There's ultimately it is what it is. We could very well just get matched against a Smurf and it all goes south. So that is
I'm sure it'll be fine.
the reality of Valorant.
Oops.
But yeah, I guess I'll hop over to your stream, and I guess I'll stop sharing my screen on Discord.
Okay.
And then maybe I'm trying to think. Maybe the best way to do this would be to be in a Discord channel server where I have permissions. Then I would just manually deafen you and undeafen you, because I'll be listening to your stream anyways. And
Okay.
by undeafening you, you could hear my feedback. If that makes sense.
No.
No.
Wait,
Okay. So yeah, it'll make sense once we're in the Discord server. So let's see.
Okay.
Do we share a Discord server? I think we do, right?
I'm in your dojo.
Okay. So let me make a private one in the dojo, and then I'll drag you over. Private voice. Okay. If you could just join any voice channel in that server, I'll drag you over. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry.
Did it work?
Yes. So just so you can kind of understand what's going to go on, I'm going to server deafen you soon. And
Oh.
so then when you're going to be talking, playing your match, whatever, talking to stream, playing your game, whatever. And then I will randomly undeafen you so you can hear me. But like if I deafen you now, you won't be able to hear me. So Path can't hear me right now.
Okay.
And then, yeah, easy peasy.
I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm in queue.
Okay. Yeah, reset the nervous system. It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. Okay.
Also,
Go
no
ahead.
Reyna. So I'll have to.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a little bit strange, but maybe that plays to our strength a little bit because I know your deadlock's a bit more comfortable. Okay. Yeah.
We're ready to clip your mistakes.
Yes, I have it on hand. Don't worry. Okay. I will go ahead and deafen you, and you can lock in. Good luck. I guess I should see the map first. So what are we doing? We're playing Haven?
We're doing Haven.
Okay, yeah. If you're starting defense, just worry about fast rotating. So maybe play on B, wall front B, and just move fast.
Okay.
Ready.
No Reyna has made ranked so enjoyable the past 3 days. Why? No Reyna has made ranked so enjoyable the past 3 days. Why?
Wait, I guess I have to deafen. Oh, wait.
No pressure, but don't disappoint.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes, chat. We will see how this goes.
Hello, team. Keeping the vibes positive.
You know, I just realized we probably need to hide my screen and Path screen and go from their thing here. Yeah, we should be good.
Very silent though. Very silent though.
Now we get to relax and press. Oh shit! Just knocked out my controller. Now we get to relax and criticize.
They would have responded to an XD.
Oh, we're setting attack. Okay. Attack should be pretty simple, hopefully. Attack's not very flowcharty, which is a little bit worrisome, but I believe.
Poor place. You used to be so beautiful. Don't worry. I'll send you off with a bang.
Okay, we're attacking first.
You're attacking first.
Sound sensor up.
Sound sensor up. I feel like flank util might not even be useful. I'll let Path play pistol, and then maybe I'll make a comment on the pistol round. Or I mean on the sensors. I feel like censoring flank is just like whatever, right?
Knife deployed. Target sighted A. One suppressed.
There.
Press.
Throwing charge.
Okay. It's so funny to see like low elo, how the rounds kind of play out.
Oh my goodness.
Just like a bunch of util everywhere. Wow, the sensor actually worked, chat. What the heck? Maybe sensor in low elo is good.
One enemy remaining.
Nice, good movement. W movement.
Over
Last one
there.
heaven. Yeah.
On my mark. Flawless.
Incredible.
We are just good.
Yeah, very easy for you.
Their
Good work.
death demands our attention.
Good movement on the jet.
Thank you.
Yeah, very easy for you. Good work. Good movement on the jet.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I bought a. Oh yeah, I bought a skin yesterday.
Yeah, Path's mechanics are looking a lot more polished for sure.
There.
Very good, very good. We're on the right track, I think. The sound sensors on flank is so funny to me. I mean, it works, it works.
Reloading. Dropping smoke.
Okay, we could use the grav net here. So I'll clip this later. I'm not super focused on Path's util, but it's worth mentioning.
No escape.
Okay. Ideally, we try to look for a fight here.
Planted.
Falling spawn's good.
Sensor tripped.
Probably flank, yeah. Flank and garage here.
Oh my god.
Okay. Good movement though. Really good patience despite the clear signs of panic. Yeah. Good movement though. Really prioritizing the movement. Up that round.
One enemy remaining. That's three.
Yeah, that was good. Good movement there. Main thing I wanted to quickly mention is feel free to use your grav net or your wall during the sight hit instead of having gun out if you have a teammate in front of you. But other than that, we're looking good.
I'm usually scared of accidentally hitting my teammate with it.
Yeah, I feel that. Just throw it deep somewhere, like backside normally.
Yeah.
Or your wall even. Either or is good.
Everyone's going Spectre. Should I still go?
You could buy a rifle here.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
Back to the VOD.
Listening. Spike carriers down.
Oh wow, this jet dash down C. People do that in this rank? That guy just died to a nade. Okay. Yeah, attack side's always going to be the toughest, especially for sentinels. I can tell that we don't really have like a clear idea of what we're trying to do. I accidentally moved the volume bar too high, but yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, we'll like to see some util here. A grav net or a wall could be good. Oh yeah, here's a grav net. That's good. At least we threw it somewhere. Good flick speed. That was good. One back sight. Oh, we were running this guy down.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah. Yeah. Couple blue bars still.
Down B.
retrieve the spike.
And we could wall front B right there. Or maybe just wall this off.
30 seconds.
Looks like we're gonna do the wall garage. That's good too.
Blocking movement.
Yeah, we should be able to win off that. This guy would just plant the bomb.
What? You didn't plan.
Okay. No grabbing that.
Spike.
Oops.
Wow. I don't even know what that just hit. Maybe I should have my camera here and just overlay my camera.
Goodbye to you.
That's probably better, right? Yeah.
Who said this wouldn't be fun?
I didn't
I'm
hear
happy
what my
about
teammate
that.
said.
We're doing good though. Doing good.
Reloading.
Yeah, you're doing good. Keep it up.
Need a drop.
I like how my job is just to hop in every so often, just to say like a quick blurb.
Tear them down. Sound sensor up.
I'm here for moral support actually. That's all I'm here for.
One suppressed.
Ooh. I think it was a tight one. Okay, we're going long. This club's actually smoking bricks, which is not what I would expect in this elo. And prioritize the heaven smoke. Good grabbing that.
Sensor tripped.
Just have to wait for your teammate to go through. Sensor got activated. Good movement, good movement. Unfortunately, the jet went for the spray there. That was good though.
Spike
Yeah, that was good movement. Don't worry about it. That's just how some of the fights will go if they end up hitting the crouch spray and they hit the shots first. So, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're doing a good job. You can see how powerful the crouch spray can be, but
Mhm.
that's obviously not our focus right now. So, yeah, you're doing a good job. That is the downside. Is that why your audio is out of sync? Yeah, that was Path's cam, or like my cam on Path's stream. Oops, I accidentally hit something. Okay. I'm excited to see what Path's gameplay looks like once we learn how to spray. Because honestly, I think spraying is a bit underrated in this game. Everyone overrates the 2-bullet burst strafe, which to be fair, it's a good foundation. Oh, this jet's flanking.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder if this jet's a smurf. He's been flanking every round. Oh, nice adjustment.
Ultimate ready.
Wow, okay, we have ulti.
Pull them to their group.
Oh yeah, we used it.
Reload.
Okay, well, the ult hit nothing. That's okay. Ideally, we throw the grav net or the wall.
One enemy remaining.
It's okay to be gun out with your teammate. Oh, plant here. Yeah. Okay. Easy win, right?
Spike planted. Barrier deployed.
And we should just convert. Yeah.
Reloading.
Attack is going pretty well so far. This jet just keeps running down a flank and it's like 50-50 whether or not he wins the fight. Is this normal for low elo? I feel like I've looked at so many VODs that
Hey, who's got the axe?
I didn't even see
in
it.
low elo that people are playing so safe.
We know more than we did before. Let's
I'll clip that round, just look back at the util. Also very strange that the Reyna's out of the game. Probably makes the game better.
Sound sensor up.
Imagine they just remove the agent. That'd be insane.
we will reveal their secrets.
We overview their secret.
Shutting them down.
Okay. If we use that grab net or that wall here. Oh man. Okay, we're just waiting for the jet to peek.
Last player
Yeah.
standing.
Wow, this jet might be a smurf. That might be a smurf.
Last player standing.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. I think you're patient. I would like to see the grav net or the wall a little bit more, like when you're kind of waiting around that like
Mhm.
entrance a little bit. But this Jet might be a Smurf, just the way that he's taking these fights. So still winnable. Don't lose hope, I guess. But we're doing all the right things. Just try to get that grav net or that wall out when you're right at that choke point. If you're waiting a little
Okay.
bit. If you're waiting a little bit. Yeah, that might be a Smurf. Chat. What's up, Guru?
I guess we're going.
Yeah, that might be a Smurf. Bit unfortunate, but I mean, what can you do? Like in the low ranks, you just have so many Smurfs. Are they running down C? Ah. Good backup.
Reloading.
Yeah, this guy's crouch spraying. If we could use the grav net there, that would be great. Oh my god. That is insane. That is insane. I'll clip that fight so we can look at it. Don't worry about it. I think you might have died in the air, which is a little bit crazy. But yeah, that's all good. It's all good. Honestly, our past couple deaths have just been a little bit unlucky in terms of the gun duels themselves. But maybe to just re-emphasize the strafes, try to really go wide, really keep those big boy strafes going. It will give you a bit more time to stay alive. So
Okay.
yeah, what was that, chat? Like double satchel death mid-air. I mean, the rays might have landed, but like I think they started spraying in the air, which is a bit strange.
Listening.
It's also so funny to see the deadlock sensor every time on the flank.
Reloading. Charlie Mike, let's move.
Where are we going?
Yeah, this is also probably one of the most frustrating things in lower ranks, which, you know, it happens in the higher rank too, but like literally everyone kind of just walks around and do their own thing. Like there's no plan ever in low elo because no one knows what is going on really.
Enemy spotted C.
Good peek in front B. Big boy strafe there. It's good.
Suppress it. One suppressed.
It's always very scary as an attacker to walk up and take space. That's kind of what we're seeing here. Anytime Path sees an enemy, it's a lot of like hold for the reswing
No one is on A.
rather than like walk up for space. Alright, no one's on A. We recognize that. We could have just. Oh! Wait, nice entry though. We could have just ran back to A, but I did like that we used the grab net at least. Yeah, I mean, nice kill. You did mention that no one was on A. You could just walk around and go back if you wanted to. But I mean, I don't mind it. I did like that you used your grab net before you went in. That's probably the big one. So
Yeah, I don't know if it caught anyone though.
yeah, it's always tough to try to get those landings. You could try to bias it towards where your teammates smoke is generally a good spot. You most of the time would catch someone like playing close to the smoke. Or just any corner, really.
Yeah.
From what I can tell this game, I think if you were to follow your rays around, it would make your life a little bit easier.
Okay. Ray's my new bestie.
Yes.
Ray's my new bestie.
Sound sensor up.
All the rays. Oh shit.
Spike carrier.
See, what do I even comment about that long fight there? Oh my god, we're dead. Gun out.
Everyone hide.
Okay, good kill.
I have
Should be able to run to C if we took a look at the Cypher ult there.
Uh-oh. Where are we going?
Or we're just with our homie here.
5 HP.
This is where it would be nice to be Reyna. Get that heal back. We're making a little bit of noise.
last player standing.
Wow, the turret.
Spike
All good.
down, C.
The turret.
Yeah, that was good though. Something that I saw in another video that you might want to employ, like the copycat technique. I was like, okay, that makes sense. Basically, like whatever your teammate is doing, you copy them. So if they're shift walking, you shift walk. If they're running, you run. Type of vibe. You did a good job though, starting with the Raze. Unfortunately, that Omen, it was just, he didn't actually get traded, but that was the right idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this round is going crazy. Pat, is this normal? Like, is this how you feel like if any of you guys started in low elo?
Listen up, you muckers.
Is this what it felt like?
Get back up. Just give me a nudge. I might not be dead. Just take a wee kip. Ultimate ready. Sound up.
Sorry, I got the yawns. Oh, we're not following the Raze.
With me.
Oh, here we go. Back to the Raze. 6 damage killed you. The combat report is so funny. I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, there's an op long. That's scary. Oof. Okay.
I'm pissed.
Oh no.
Enemy
Ooh.
spotted A.
A little bit scary, Neon ult. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Jet is smurfing.
Dropping smokes. Fire in the hole.
Oh, we almost got the ult.
You should run. No surprises.
Yeah, flank. Oh, nice. Really lined up that shot. We might have to talk about Deadlock ults. Oh. The Jet is Kane's Iron to Radiant, imagine. We should wall flank here if we could. Maybe just walling CT is good too. All this util stuff I can't really mention to Path, even at this stage. It's just too much to keep track of. I'm just mainly looking at our fights and our awareness. Wow, good kill. Good wall. Okay, check flank or garage and we should be good. Nice. Guy's probably coming from flank. The spawn is walled?
Lock in a smoke. Throwing net.
Wait, I think we just heard him. We're holding nice and wide. Yeah, nice. Really nice round. Yeah, really nice round. Good job.
Uh,
Back in.
Yeah, really nice round. Good job. Low key popping off. Low key popping off. Okay. Doing good, we're doing good. We are doing good.
Listening.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Let's make them dance. Get out of my way. Throwing net.
I looked away for a second and we died.
Spike down.
Oops. All good, we don't have to comment on that. Yeah, he did. Thanks for the prime. He did toilet seat. I wonder if this Raze is smurfing too, because he's just playing so aggressive. I'd be curious to see if the Raze and the Jet are in like a duo or something, because they're playing really aggressive, which is not normal for the lower ranks. So I don't know. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. I think it sucks that there's so many Smurfs in the lower ranks. That makes the gaming experience very sucky. Ooh, nice shot though. That's the power of the ADS here. We haven't incorporated ADS into past gameplay yet. Oh, he's dead.
man.
Like in low elo, it helps to very vaguely IGL a bit. Yeah, getting people on the same page is big. It is tough. It is tough though, because I feel like calming sometimes.
It helps to
Last
very
round before the
vaguely
switch.
IGL a bit.
Spend
What's
wisely or
IGL?
spend foolishly. Just spend.
The past you say what's IGL. IGLing is shorthand for in-game leading. Basically just like calling rounds, like calling strats.
Oh yeah, I do not have the confidence for that yet.
Yeah, no, that's valid. I wouldn't expect IGL even at this range. rank. But we're doing good. Well, almost at defense. Rank. But we're doing good. Well, almost at defense. Oh! So that's the op.
Down A.
Okay. We died to an op. That's going to happen. Don't worry about it. Just so you know, in the future, technically the way you peek an op, if you know he's there, is like jump peeking or jiggling. But that's a mechanic we can worry about another day.
Okay.
Okay, so since we're about to switch over to defense, I just want to give you the quick game plan. Very simple. I just want you to start B every round and then wall off front B. And then if there's noise A, fast rotate to A, trying to use your grav net as you rotate in. You don't have to. Or fast rotating to C. But basically you're just going to wall B every single round and then just play rotate.
Well, I'll be like here.
Let's see where your mouse goes. Yes, yeah.
Can you see my mouse?
Yes. Yeah, front B like that, perfect. Just wall that every single round and then just rotate based on first sign of life. And yeah, you should be good. The power of playing Sentient defense, you just get to throw your util and just like leave. Kind of nice.
We're both ready.
Okay, I do think we'll have a slightly easier time here, just as our team. Just because they have no initiator and we have double sentinel, but we'll see. Just because these guys are smurfing. Let's see, first sign of life. Not really anywhere yet. Kind of feels like it might be A. Yeah. Camera sees nothing C. We're rotating A. This is good. Dash into A. Fortunately, our A players immediately died. Oh! Good movement, though. Good movement. That was good. That was like perfect to the plan. Unfortunately, your A players weren't getting info, but that was perfect to the plan. I'll clip that round and we'll talk about how to shoot pistols in a second because you're doing those like really wide strafes, which is great for Vandal and stuff. But for now,
Okay.
don't worry about changing it.
Okay.
We're doing a good job. That was definitely to the plan. Unfortunately, yeah, no one spotted A info, so that was good. Good.
Should I have bought the shield? Maybe not. Oops.
Yeah, you could sell the shield. You didn't really buy too much on round 2. Just util and then save for a rifle in round 3. Round 3. Yeah, Path currently has been playing majority Deadlock and Reyna, but Reyna is blocked off right now.
Someone is here, but I'm scared.
Easy kill, let's go. Yeah, a little overswing. Good, that's good.
Out of charges.
A good kill. Peeking on that front B angle is always tough because of like the different head elevation. So, if you did know that there were a lot of people there, that could be a good time for you to use your grav net. But
Yeah.
I don't mind you swinging there. It's better that you get more fights. So, and we should have a rifle next round, which would be nice. How many rounds do I have clipped so far? Okay.
Last player standing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One
Clipped
suppressed.
7 things so far. A lot more than I would expect. But.
Oh no.
Catch your breath.
First gun round here. Fingers crossed. Guess we could throw a sensor on A if you wanted to, but that might take too much time.
Maybe then it's better to be a
Heads
little
down,
farther
guns
away.
up. Get deadly.
Barrier deployed.
Okay, rotate A. Good.
smoke.
Yeah, we are here in time. Let's see if we're able to win this round.
Spike
Nice.
down
Good
A.
adjustment. We're not moving as much as we could because we got distracted by this guy jumping. So I'll clip that and we can take a look back at it.
No escape.
And now we just have to find a corner to play because we're low.
Sound sensor up.
Oh no, this killjoy is killing everyone. Man. What the? That guy was in the corner the whole time? Holy fuck.
Neon scares me.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, we might win this. Yeah, you did a good job there. You rotated quick enough. You were there for the sight hold. Every time this Raze satchels, we get stun locked. It's kind of actually hard to kill the Raze in the air. So, you know, I guess don't get super distracted by the Raze. And think more
Yeah.
about like just moving. Because like we're getting stun locked and we're not moving enough when the Raze appears.
Okay. Okay.
Nice, Clove win. You can see how spraying, by the way, is so much easier. But we'll get to that point. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, that was a very ideal fast rotate. If you wanted to, we can't afford that. That sucks. I was gonna say you could sensor like throw one sensor on A so you can rotate and it's like a little bit quicker.
We can do a ghost.
Yeah, whatever you want to buy. It looks like we're kind of broke anyways.
Wait, one sensor on where?
You could throw it on A somewhere and then wall B.
Multiple enemies A.
Oh.
No peeking. Blocking movement.
Ooh, that's a good wall for A.
No surprises.
Suppressed.
See what ends up happening here.
Throwing net.
Just threw the nade with the nade did hit. This
Enemy spotted A. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, Clove is popping off. Let's go. Get the Bucky. Last one long. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if our Clove is smurfing too. He's kind of frying. Good.
Yous don't get a reset button.
Yeah, I think that's a good formula. If you have time, just run sensor A and then throw one like the wall B. That should be good for
Oh,
you.
I went the wrong way then.
That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to do it this round.
Okay, I'll just wall be here.
Yeah. It's fine. Bum, 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 bum. We have permission to be mildly toxic at this chat.
Movement.
We don't promote toxicity here. Okay, it's C, it's C. Rotate, rotate. Yeah.
Spike down. C.
Oh, wow.
Careful now.
We should be rotating onto C site, so that's something we can talk about.
Surprises.
But, oh, good movement. Oh, good movement. W movement, chat. Can we get some W movements in the chat?
One suppressed.
Let's go, let's go.
Target sighted C.
Our crosshair placement has gotten so much better. Like it's actually like where threats could be and like the head height is a lot better.
Wasn't hearing footsteps, maybe.
We made a lot of progress since the first session.
Why destroyed?
One enemy
Oh my god,
remaining.
I'm so confused.
Reloading.
This is the hard part with Valorant. Like even if you make progress, it doesn't immediately translate into wins. But our mechanics are looking so much cleaner. Okay, I needed to clip that. We can
30
go back and
seconds
look at it.
left.
Hopefully we win this. Backside. Ah,
10 seconds left.
planning on C. Get him. Nice.
Time for a break.
Kills, good movement.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just running in circles.
Good kills though, good kills, good movement. Sensor A, wall B, you'll be good.
I can probably do both sensors.
Yeah, if you want to.
Sensor up. Sound sensor up.
Bum, 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 bum.
Barrier. Get out of my way.
Your wall. Looks like they're going C. Yeah, rotate. Oh, they're B.
Oh my god. Ah!
We got the kill.
That was too stressful.
We got the kill. We got the kill. No stress. We got the kill. We got the kill. That's where spraying obviously could help, but
Yeah.
yeah, we got the kill. No stress. No stress. That's a problem for a feature day.
A kill is a kill.
That was the kill. Keep focusing on those big boy strafes and burst. You'll be good to go. This Jet is a bit of a psychopath. Boom, boom. Isn't it a bit strange to see like bronze games? It's like not that low elo anymore. I feel like when I remember,
Oh my god.
I just got a kill in the air. I remember when I used to watch low elo games, it was like really bad. But like people have like a somewhat of an idea on what's going on nowadays. I mean, like people are still kind of lost, but still. Oh, they're AFK. Free low, free low. Some free low here.
We're here because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
A quick 4v5. We have tilted them. Yeah, sensor A. Good. Path remembered.
Sometimes it just start running.
Listening. Listening.
Bronze is annoying now. I think people like you, Hooge, and others have put out coaching content that made lower elo people better. Everyone is just better now. And we should be rotating to A, but those bullets on B distracted us.
No surprises.
Okay, we'll have to play retake here. Ooh, the ulted. Shit. Oh my god, we got one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, that was the most Giga Chad play I've ever seen. We just ran out of a smoke. Holy shit. Yo, the fast rotate. Fuck it. You run through a smoke. We're insane.
I'm gonna cry.
We are insane.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
You're still ringing.
Wait, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. That fast rotate? Oh my god. That, yeah, nice. Very nice, very nice. Nothing to change. Simple game plan. Keep it up.
Yeah, it's a good strat.
Yeah. This is how you play every map. You just wall and leave. Holy shit, that was insane.
Oh, there's you.
Good grab net. Did we swing? Yeah, we're just playing for the delay. I don't know if that's backside. We're gonna get updrafted on. A little bit scary. Oh no, he's not committing. Okay, ooh. We did delay. I normally am not super in favor for delaying, but
Sensor tripped.
it might just be better with the way they're playing now.
They're all over the map.
They are everywhere.
One enemy remaining.
They are. It's a little confusing. The player A, there's a player B, there's a player garage. I'm an ulted somewhere. Oh shit. Oh good. That was a very strange round. There's literally someone everywhere.
Yeah, I got lost.
Yeah, that is gonna happen sometimes. I get lost too when those rounds happen. So there's not really much you can, I guess. There's no hard reads you can do. You just have to identify that they're split and then try to play your spot, I guess.
Okay.
But you do a good job. You do the grab net this time instead of over swinging and grab the delay. I wonder if this raises a smurf too. Oh, nice.
Match point.
Delete, bro, that was good.
We are popping off, chat.
End this. We can do this.
Also, I feel like in low elo games, like they're so more wholesome with skins. You just see people like drop skins to each other.
Oh, well, if Cypher is doing those, then I don't need to.
You could double up sensors with the trips. That's something we could talk about too. It's like a pretty broken combo,
Maybe I
but
should have put them on C then.
it's good to spread out too. It's fine.
Barrier deployed.
So it's B.
Over there. No escape.
We'll be a little careful here. We might be able to get our sound sensor down, but there we go.
Sound sensor up.
Killjoy ult, that sucks. Run! He's chasing you! A little dizzy, that's okay.
Spike down.
The audio cues are a little crazy. A little bit crazy. Yeah, that was fine. That's something to talk about another day in terms of like routing on how to fall back and stuff. But did you hear the jet chasing you?
Did I what?
Did you hear the jet?
No.
No? Okay. Fine. Oh my god. Wow, we just won that? I wonder if the jet was actually smurfing, but that was a good game. How'd you feel?
Our Clove was also pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt good.
How'd your gunfights feel?
Stressful,
Stressful?
but I think it's just because of the stream.
You got some added pressure.
Yeah.
Well, now when you play alone off stream, it'll be super easy. Walk in the park.
Hopefully.
Alrighty. Let's take a look at some clips. I clipped a bunch of stuff. Nothing too major in the sense of like I think we played the game pretty well overall.
Mhm.
It's just like more small stuff that we've intentionally ignored. So yeah, we'll just kind of go back and revisit some of this.
Okay. Will you be sharing your screen?
Yes, let me share my screen. I should be able to do it in this channel. Does that work?
It's loading.
Loading.
Yes.
So let's see. I clipped. So it looks like around 10 things. I'm gonna mute because I want to hear myself. And let me pull up Epic Pen. Let's see.
Are you sure you have spatial audio on? I think I do. I think I'm just bad at spatial awareness in general, so it might not even help me that much.
Yeah,
Audio?
you can check.
Yeah, I have it.
I feel like I can't hear shit sometimes anyway, so it is what it is. What was this round? I wonder if I clipped this one too late or if it was round 2. Oh yeah, this was just a util thing here. So right around here, because your teammate's already in front, you have some downtime to throw your net, like backside, like here, this area here, or maybe around this box. So it's just it's a good thing to do if you can get your util out early. Or when the smoke comes up, you can try to throw it like over the top of the box and towards spawn. Look at minimap really quick.
Yeah, usually if I have people in front of me, I get scared because sometimes they just like start running and then they just land underneath where I threw it. Like my timing is really off.
Yeah, for sure. And it's honestly it's not bad to not see the util used here just because it's not super important at this stage, but I did figure we could mention it. As for the gun, the wall here was good. You always have a good wall when you're in post plant, so that's good. And then the strafes with the jet here, you can see you're very mobile doing the big boy strafes, and so is he. But that's good if you're having a rifle. So we'll talk about pistol gameplay a bit more. But generally with pistols, you can actually be a bit more spammy with it. Counterintuitive to what you might think. So we'll talk about pistols a bit more, but I did like that you were doing big boy strafes there. Let's see, what was this clip for? I think it was the fight on the jet. Yeah, this was fine. We did the big boy strafe. He's just crouch spraying. So I clipped this specifically just to kind of highlight how easy it is for this guy to spray. Like all he did was swing one time, and then I guess he did it twice. But typically you do a burst followed by a strafe again, followed by a spray. But we unfortunately just got outgunned there, and that's gonna happen. So I think that was fine. Let's see, skipping over to this clip here. What is this? This might be another GravNet moment. yeah, so your club is entering here. You could throw your grav net to make it a little bit easier. Again, throwing it towards this plat area. Some people argue that it's a little bit scary because you aren't able to shoot just in case they peek, but that could make this a little bit easier. And we saw some gunfights here that I think was good. Yeah, good movement here. Little burst strafe, that's good. We don't get stun locked when we see Neon, but we get stun locked when we see Raze, which is probably just a height difference here, but you can see here at least we're moving a little bit. That wasn't really happening when the Raze appeared on your screen. So I don't know if that's just a new thing, but and yeah, here's the stun lock. You see we're kind of just like frozen a little bit. Which by the way, this I'm pretty sure you died before he like actually had accurate shots. So it's a little bit crazy. But generally what you want to do, this is true in aim trainers too, by the way, if you ever play them. But like shots while they're like in the air kind of moving is tough. So either you time it as they're dropping here, or you just wait until they hit the floor. Trying to hit the shot as they're kind of coming down here, it can be kind of tough. Yeah, kind of tough because they speed up so much on the drop. So you kind of want to get it just at the time they're dropping, I guess. But in Valorant more so, you normally kind of just wait for them to hit the floor. So
Okay. I'll probably just keep that in mind.
yeah. What is this one? The trade on longs. This is kind of hard to get down, so I'm just gonna introduce the concept. But when you see this guy die, what you want to train yourself to do, you see like thing here, point eyes here, so you can see where he is on the mini map, and that will help you pre-aim a little bit better. That's like trading 101 when you get to that level, is mini map first so that you can trade. If you're both, like if you're already in the open fighting the angle, then of course don't look at the mini map. But generally if you're in cover, so like this is cover, and your teammate took a fight, then you can look at mini map really quick to double confirm where they are before you go for the swing. And if we did do that, you might have not actually had that little buffer strafe that you saw there. You might have just swung confidently on that angle. But this Omen's kind of doing a good job of isolating those fights and playing a really tight angle, so it's a little bit difficult for you to get that trade regardless. I just wanted to mention the mini map thing there. And this was all fine, right? Good kill here. What we did notice, I wanted to point out, is Cypher Ult. Are you familiar with what Cypher Ult does?
Yeah. Shows you where everyone is.
Yeah, exactly. So in this case, if we did read the Cypher Ult as soon as it pinged and we got this kill, C-site is open. Now you probably would have died to the turret anyways because we have 5 HP. But this would be like pattern recognition would be you see Cypher Ult, you see an open bomb site. If you're close enough, you try to sprint there.
Okay.
But yeah, we died to the turret there, no big deal. What was this next one here? I need a bit more context. I think that this was just a well played round here. Oh, the ult. I did want to talk about your deadlock ult. So, are you aware of how the deadlock ult works?
Kind of, but maybe there's like some timing thing that I'm not aware of. Because sometimes I'll like target someone, but it won't capture them. Or I move too slow afterward. I don't know if I can move afterward. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, the deadlock ult's a little bit strange. The main thing that you need to know with the deadlock ult is that it does have a little bit of travel time, but the more important thing is that it bounces. So normally when you see players use deadlock ult, it's not to actually aim it and shoot it directly at someone. It's used to kind of bounce to clear a corner. And treating it more like a molly almost. So like, let me kind of go around this range really quickly. Let's say like my read is that there's a player in this corner here. That's where you would use the deadlock ult. You would just bounce it off this corner to try to get that. And obviously anything hit still will work. That's good. That's more so the use case for it. Sometimes you'll see people just like jump around with the deadlock ult and treat it like a Raze rocket. And then when they see someone, they'll just shoot it at them. That's also something you can do. Kind of just treat it like an entry tool and pretend like you're invincible. Yeah. Some people do that. But the most common way to use it is just bounce it off of corners. So in this case here, when you shot your ult down short, it would have been a little bit better to peek deeper into short so that you can get it to bounce off of this wall to clear that corner. Okay.
Because if you look at minimap now, it stops a little bit short. It's just like up here.
Oh, I don't even look at the minimap when I'm doing this. That would probably be helpful.
I don't think it shows up until you shoot it. I could be wrong on
Oh,
that.
okay.
I could be wrong on that. Maybe someone in chat actually knows. Okay, and then I think we had a couple gun duels here. So turn around, kill this jet. Yeah, so this is a bit more normal to use the ghost. I like to kind of shoot a couple bullets instead of like tap, 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 strafe, like with the ghost or with pistols. I kind of just like to shoot a couple bullets, like maybe like 1 to 4 bullets, because you can actually tap back to back pretty quickly and get some kills. So let me spawn the bots really quickly. This is pistol 101. You don't actually just tap because it takes too long. Like you could do this, but like that does take a bit of time to get the kill. So more often times than not, you'll see like maybe like you'll crouch and shoot a couple bullets and then you'll stand up again. But you could just stand still and shoot a couple bullets too if you want. But you'll see pros do this too. They'll kind of sometimes just spam the ghost. There's recoil on the ghost, right? So if you're really good at it, you just pull down and control your ghost and pretend like you're spraying with the ghost. There is some crazy clips of pros doing that, but I wouldn't really recommend that. I would say just tap your first shot and then give it a slight pause to reset. So tap, burst, I guess, or tap, shoot. That's kind of the formula. So it's like tap, shoot. And you can do it with like a crouch if you want to. Works a little bit better with the classic, I think. But it just lets you simplify the fight a little bit more, I think, if you just be okay with like rapid firing your classic a little bit. You do want to space out your shots a little bit more. But maybe it'll be useful for you to just go in the range, just test out the pistols. Because everyone shoots their pistols like this at the start, but you can see the time to kill is just way longer.
Yeah.
And that does force you to kind of hit really nice shots. Whereas like if you kind of just spam a little bit, simplifies it. So that is kind of the same idea with spraying, I suppose. Just in
Yeah, that
general.
makes sense.
This round here, let me remember. Oh, okay, so 2v4. Ideally what you do here as you're scaling up is use your wall before you plant. Just so that as you're planting, now basically the way you need to think about when you're planting is instead of a 2v4, it then turns into a 1v4 for that time period you're planting. So they also, the enemy team generally recognizes that and they try to run out as the tap bomb plant is there, the bomb tap. So just throwing your wall early to give you some time to actually get the bomb down is a pretty important concept. It doesn't matter in this case, but you will notice that you get blinded here. And if you had that wall up, that would actually buy you time. So notice how that omen is so far back to back sight. If your Clove didn't recognize that, we would just immediately lose the round. So shout out Clove there. You do end up getting your wall out. And really nice shot. Both orange bars. And you play this round really well. Good wall. Eventually this last guy comes out garage and we win that too. So yeah, good positioning. Good util afterwards. The main thing there is just try to get your wall out before you plant, if you can. Helps to secure the bomb site. And this was also a really good flood. It's just the pistol thing again. You can see we're just moving a lot.
Yeah.
It's good to move generally, right? But it does just increase your time to kill. So that's pretty much all here. You could technically rotate in with your Gravnet if you wanted to, but we won't touch on that too much.
Okay.
What was this round? Wall B, run A. Oh yeah, this was just the raise satchel again. So you'll see we kind of freeze again. Boom, this guy stun lock, and then now this guy swings us. Hit a nice shot, by the way. But very simple. Just keep strafing, and it'll make your life a little bit easier. And I was also surprised that this neon was in the corner the whole time. Like, what the fuck was that? So that is what it is. And this was, what was this round? I don't remember this round. Oh, this was good movement. Heads up on the sensor. This was good. So what you want to do here is instead of holding this window, generally you ignore the connector and you go to the bomb site because it's more important to hold the bomb site. It actually worked out in your favor here, but you wanted technically to be on site before this guy hit the tripwire. So I guess worry less about this. You can always turn around later to check it. So yeah, worry more about the bomb site. We did end up getting back, and then it works out in perfect timing. Good movement here, by the way. You like got that first kill, tucked back into cover. And yeah, very minimal blue bars as well. So this was just well executed in terms of the mechanics. The crosshair placement was really good. The peeking technique was good as well on the reswing on the Killjoy. So yeah, this was just good. Ideally, that was a very ideal fight, I think. And I think this was just the reswing. Wait, no, what was this? Oh, this was this is crazy. This was crazy. So going back to the bounce, I guess if you did want to bounce your ult, the most common one is off this wall to get to default, or you would bounce it off this wall to get to this corner close right. But luckily we did grab the guy in front of you, so that's great. And I mean, this was just a little psychotic, but I mean, you can see the movement kind of just saved your life here. Just being mobile, let you dodge that guy's spray. The Raze didn't commit. And then, yeah, I mean, this was just insane. So well played. Playing for the sight hold is very important. Again, I can't really convince even some higher level players to do this because they overthink the game. But this game really is on defense as simple as fast rotate and try to run onto the bomb site through smokes to fight. And then, you know, if they're defaulting like that other round where like there was people A site, B site, and C, then, you know, fully leaving isn't as good. It's more important to kind of just play your spot. But generally, most of the times, you can just fast rotate. So, yeah.
Okay.
Really good round there.
Yay.
I don't know what this one was. Oh, this was just
this
the
one I was just caught off guard.
yeah, this was the noise. Yeah. Just the audio this guy ran through. You can hear it back if you want. Run. Just chase. Okay, well, I can't hear shit. Hold on. It's up a little bit. Run. Yeah, you can hear some steps right there. But I can see you're worried about garage, so I do understand. But yeah, overall, great game.
Yay.
It's all about keeping it simple. So defense, keep it simple. If you're playing deadlock, just wall something and leave. Oops. But generally, fast rotate is good. And then for attack, using utility as you're about to enter a bomb site is good. So deadlock equals nade somewhere, literally anywhere. And then Reyna is probably just flash. But overall, I would say, oh wait, I'm on the wrong thing here. Oops. Overall, we look great. Like our mechanics are looking better. We are moving a lot more. We're converting a lot more gun duels. I forgot to pop your camera back on my stream. Oops. But yeah, we're looking a lot better. I think at this point, it really is just reps and then just cleaning up our decision making a little bit, but keeping the game plan as simple as possible so that you can free up your mental stack to actually figure out what's going on in the game. So like raising your awareness, looking at minimap, noticing what your teammates are doing, like actually adapting to the game. So keeping the game plan simple, making sure your mechanics are like nice, clean, and crisp, making sure that that is also as free from your mental stack as possible. At this point, it probably will always be in your mental stack a little bit. But you know, ideally, the more reps we get, the more automatic it becomes. But yeah, I mean, we're looking good. We're looking really good.
Yay.
I know that this is our last session before a little bit of an extended break. So the plan that I think for when we kind of come back is just have like a week of where we brush up on what we just kind of did. Simple game plan, simple util, and just a 2-bullet burst with the big boy strafes. And then maybe a week or two after that, if you're kind of de-rested from there, we start implementing how to spray. And we would go through like an arc where we just spray for like as much as possible and try to get that down. And you might actually find that you like it more, but we'll see. But that's, I guess, the initial plan. So I don't really have much to add. I guess, I was talking a lot. Did you have anything to add or questions or comments?
Well, it sounds solid. Is there anything that you recommend that I do during my break or just
I guess, do you have
chill?
like access to Valorant or?
I don't have access to a PC now.
Okay. So, I mean, this is no big deal. You know, maybe just brain off, do your thing. If you don't have any, if if you don't have any chance to play Valorant, there's not really much that you can do. I think there's no reason to look
Yeah.
at VODs or anything like that, in my opinion.
Not even at my own VODs
I
or
mean,
like these calls.
I guess you could if you just want to keep your mind fresh, but I guess from my point of view, it is pretty simple. But I guess if you wanted to kind of like make it concrete, you could. But ultimately, our roadmap is pretty simple, I think.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
still tune into the dojo calls though.
sure. Yeah. I mean, those are more for fun for you at this point, I would imagine. Maybe you
Yeah.
can pick up some little tidbits here and there, but yeah. But I mean, really good progress from week 1 to now. I know it's not reflecting in the visual rank as much as it would be nice. It is just one of those things though. You can definitely tell like a night and day difference from our gunfights in session 1 to gunfights in session 2. And also it's just a lot more confidence as a player. Like I actually see you actively looking for fights. So
Okay, that's good.
we're definitely on the right track. It's just more repetition at this point. It's a bit of a shame that we have to take a little bit of a roadblock here, or like a little bit of a break, but you know, you just have to work within the boundaries. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's all good. I guess. Did you have anything that you wanted to say or comment or add or maybe say to chat or anything like that?
I don't think so. I was too locked in, so I didn't read any chat. So I'll probably go back through that and see if anyone mentioned anything that I'll bring up, probably to you privately.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, sounds good. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll let you go, and yeah, I guess I'll hear back from you, or I guess our next session is probably going to be closer to 3 or 4 weeks. Is that right? Am I?
I don't remember what I.
Yeah, I forget the
days
exact
I
time
gave
frame,
you.
but just for chat, we have a little bit of a break because Path is busy with real life stuff. So we'll kind of put a pause on the coaching for now, and then when Path is back, we'll pick up. But yeah, good
the
progress.
first Monday that I'm back is the 21st.
Gotcha.
So it's a bit of ways.
A bit of ways. Understandable. But yeah, I guess I'll let you go, and hopefully you feel like you're in a good place, I guess. And
Yeah. Thank you so much.
of course, thank you as well. Alrighty.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Okay, let me end the stream together. Yo, Master Roshi, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was the stream. You play Valorant GeForce? I don't even know. Shadow play, you mean? Let me move the camera back over here. So hopefully you guys learned something, or at least enjoyed the stream with Path. I'm not sure if Path is going to be continuing streaming after this, but yes, I am ending the stream here. I'm gonna hopefully send you guys over to Path, and hope that they don't end the stream right now. So, but yeah, unfortunately, we aren't keeping up with the Path coaching next Monday. They are traveling, and yeah, we just have to have a little bit of a break in the coaching. But we'll pick up as soon as possible, and I guess in that meantime, work on getting those YouTube videos out for you guys. So yeah, if you guys are interested in coaching or anything like that, check out my Discord or !dojo. That's where the most of my time goes nowadays. I'm just focused on coaching in the dojo. So yeah, check that out if you guys are. But otherwise, I will see you guys on Wednesday for Pixels coaching. Pixels coaching. He did message me saying things are going a little bit better, so I'm excited to see how that goes. But other than that, I will send you guys over to Path Stream, and you guys take care. Peace. See you, June.
To that. But what can you do? When Ren calls, I answer.